Oh, no.
Oh, whoa!
What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I'm Ember the Blazed.
And I'm Glacier the Iceborn.
And we're Reaction Dragons. And if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Just do it! Thanks so much for the support, guys. Now, what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
And looking forward to this. It's House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 1.
Yeah, we're here, House of the Dragon. This is easily probably one of my most anticipated shows of all time.
For obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons. But I mean, and what can I say? You know, Game of Thrones, say what you will about the last, 2 seasons or so. Yeah, it was rushed, but you can't deny that as a whole, it's one of the best shows ever made. The good news here is with this, they don't have to worry about having to make it up as they go along because they ran out of source material. The book's done, Fire and Blood's done, they have the source material. George R. R. Martin is fully behind this show as well, so I have high hopes that this is probably going to be the tier of the first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones, which is elite, just brilliant filmmaking.
I'm waiting to see who were my favorite characters. I think Game of Thrones was Jon Snow and Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah, so this show, I mean, my main things is obviously I want to get to know the dragons because I feel like, one of the biggest strengths of the show is showing the relationship between the Targaryens and their dragons. I'm sure they're each going to have their own personality. Probably going to have, each of us probably going to have our favorite dragon. And then also I'm excited to get introductions to new houses because, I mean, other than the Targaryens, obviously they're in King's Landing, so we'll have full recognition of that. But you also have the High Towers and the Valerians. And I don't really know much about the Valerians other than, Valerian steel comes there and it can kill White Walkers. But I was watching some of the shorts that they had on HBO Max, the little behind the scenes videos. And they mentioned with the High Towers, that's one of the most ancient families in Westeros. And essentially they're the center of the politics. And I think the faith, the High Septon, which is kind of equivalent to the Pope, are centered in Old Town, which is where the High Towers essentially live. That's their kingdom. And then the Valerians live in Valeria, and they have and the cool thing is these houses have a close relationship with the Targaryens, so you're going to kind of see how they meld with one another. I'm sure there's going to be some that are married to others, and maybe there's relations there.
There's probably going to be some little fingers around here. Yeah,
there's definitely going to be some shady, scheming going on behind the scenes. And the cool thing is, I know all this is setting up the civil war between the Targaryens, known as the Dance of the Dragons. So I don't know how much of a time gap there is between the start of the show and when the Dance of the Dragons actually starts popping off. But it's going to be great because I'm sure by the time we get there, we're going to be fully invested in all these characters. So when shit starts hitting the fan, we're going to be damn.
And it's going to be conflicted. There's probably going to be characters on both sides who are fuck.
Exactly. And I remember from the trailer, the main thing is trying to decide who's going to be the heir to the throne. You had King Viserys, I think, is the king at some point in the show, and then you have to choose between his daughter, Rhaenyra, I believe is her name, and then his brother, Daemon. So it'd be cool to see, I don't know if that's kind of the starting point when the turmoil is going to happen between the Targaryens, but it's just going to be crazy to see this once dominating empire to literally just collapse on itself, because that's what they say about empires. From the outside they can't be penetrated, but you start shit from within and the whole house of cards just tumbles on itself. Yeah, so we're just gonna see how because I'm sure there's gonna be Targaryens to root for, and there's probably gonna be Targaryens that are complete assholes like the Mad King. So we'll see how all the dynamics work there. And then I'm kind of excited to see the Valerians, because apparently the leader of the Valerians is one of the best sailors in Westeros, so they probably make the Greyjoys look like shit. The Greyjoys, they have their naval fleet, and they're all about I feel like they were kind of more pirates than sailors, but I feel with Valeria, they're on a whole different level. Their naval fleet's probably ridiculous. So,
and I want to know who's going to be the best hand-to-hand combat sword. I gave it to Snow. I think even after Snow, it was we had Jaime Lannister, and they had the guy in the flashback that Ned Stark fought. That he technically was one of the greatest swordsmen because he dual-wielded.
Yeah, he was a Targaryen. I forgot his name, but
he wasn't fucking around.
But yeah, I think Daemon Targaryen from the trailers, he's the one that's wearing the froggy-ass dragon armor. So I know he's probably going to be a force to be reckoned with. So I'm ready to jump right in. I'm super stoked. You ready, Glacier?
I'm ready.
All right, guys, as usual, take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. The engagement does lead to more views. As usual, you can catch the full watch only this, much more content on our Patreon. Shout out to our existing patrons. Really appreciate you guys. With that being said, let's fucking go.
As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, the health of the old king, Jaehaerys, was failing.
Oh, so Jaehaerys is the king.
House Targaryen stood at the height of its
Oh, I have chills already.
with 10 adult dragons.
Oh,
damn.
10 dragons.
Adult ones.
King Jaehaerys reigned over nearly 60 years of peace and prosperity. In the year 101, the old king called a great council to choose an heir, but only 2 were truly considered. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen.
I love this world.
Viserys Targaryen, be made prince.
Damn.
Rhaenys, a woman, would not inherit.
Damn, she looks real pissed off.
Yeah, she's like holding back her tears.
The lords instead chose Viserys.
And you hear the theme in the background.
My father. Damn, whoever's narrating.
It's probably Rhaenyra that's narrating.
For he knew the cold truth. The only thing that could tear down the house of the dragon
Is himself.
was itself.
Yep. Ooh, I have chills.
Let's go. Look at that.
I wonder if they're gonna get their own unique intro.
Guess I'm wearing too. Probably.
Oh yeah, baby. I want to get that tattooed across my fucking face. 172 years before the death of the Mad King Heirs, that's his name.
Yeah.
And 172 years before Daenerys. Wow. So I wonder if Rhaenys is gonna be like something to be messed with because she didn't get the throne. Oh yeah, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's already dragon certified from the get-go.
Yeah.
Damn. Last time we saw this,
Yeah.
Daenerys was burning it to the ground.
Burning this shit to a crisp.
Oh my god. Oh, the green eyes. Oh my god.
He's like, back up.
Doharas, Cyrax.
Oh, that's Cyrax is his name.
Cyrax. Damn.
Who's this?
Cyrax is pretty obedient. Must be Viserys' daughter, Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Damn, are they like the dragon trainers? Cyrax is like, yep. I listen to you guys. You speak that clean ass High Valyrian.
The Mountain and the Hound fight was crazy.
Yeah.
Remember this right here?
You will lie in this bed soon enough, Rhaenyra.
Being pregnant like me.
Rhaenyra.
Comfort is how we serve the realm.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle and glory.
Cool.
She got that Arya energy.
Yep.
The childbed is our battlefield.
Damn. She don't want to hear that shit.
Now take a bath. You stink of dragon.
I wear that shit like perfume, baby.
On Dragonbank?
Your
Damn.
Grace, at Prince Daemon's urging,
So that means she's probably gonna have a brother or sister.
training and re-equipping of his city watch. I thought you might urge
He's the hand. He's the,
You always saw it? Okay.
Yeah.
and provide an assessment of his progress as commander of the watch.
oh shit.
Commander of the Watch.
I would urge that you not allow this triarchy much latitude in the stepstones, Your Grace. If those shipping lanes should fall, it will beggar our ports.
The Crown has heard your report, Lord Paulus, and takes it under advisement. Shall we discuss
all right.
the heirs?
It will take the better part of a week. Before the games are over, my son will be born.
Oh shit.
Have no way of predicting the sex of the
Damn, see.
Of course.
So he doesn't know for sure if
Boy
it's
in the
son.
Queen's belly. I know it.
He just has a like gut feeling that it's a boy. But what if it's not? Damn. So is that the Kingsguard? I'm guessing.
Yep.
Oh, I have chills. It looks way crazier than it did in Game
Yeah.
of Thrones.
Those swords.
Uncle. So this is Viserys' brother. Ooh.
Damn.
Damn. He's like, I'm the heir.
I brought you something.
I think she likes him. Just doing friendly banter.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Ooh. Let me get this gold shit off. I want that steel, baby. That
Yeah,
Valyrian
Valyrian
steel.
steel. I mean, you can't assume that he's evil. I don't know. He technically is the right player
Yeah. For now.
for now.
So Valyrian like predates even the Targaryens. They're like the original.
If you answer with Lord something, Septimalo will be furious. It's funny when she's furious.
So like BFFs.
Yeah.
You want him to have a son. I want to fly with you on Dragonback, see the great wonders across the narrow sea and eat only cake. You aren't worried about your position. I like this position. It's quite good.
On your lap.
Was that where what's his face jumped off?
Yeah. That exact same frame.
Yep.
It has grown slightly, Your Grace.
Oh, that was grayscale for a second. I was like,
Can you say yet what it is?
We've sent inquiries to the Citadel. They are searching the text for similar cases.
Whatever it is, it needs to be kept quiet.
damn, just in case it is something serious.
Might I suggest cauterization?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment.
Just get
So
over
I guess he's not an unburnt, right? If he can be cauterized, that means the fire can burn his skin.
Nothing will cause the babe to grow a cock if it does not already possess one.
This child is a boy. A dream.
Oh, he's had dreams.
It's clearer than a memory. And I placed our son upon the Iron Throne, and all the dragons roared as one.
Damn. Nice dream.
Yeah, great writing.
This is the last time.
Damn. No more pregnancies.
I've lost one babe in the cradle, had 2 stillbirths and 2 pregnancies, and a well before them.
God. Oh, she's had her
Damn.
rough.
Yeah, no.
But I've mourned all the dead children like her.
Shit. I wonder if they're related, and that's why she keeps having like
Probably.
bad pregnancies. Like
I mean,
miscarriages.
it's not uncommon for this time with that and the Lannisters.
Well, especially with the Targaryens. Incest is like their thing.
Yep. Hey. It's like that they took it out Matthew McConaughey.
You're a pack of hounds, sated and honed for the hunt.
Damn. He's like their Leonidas.
Crime of every breed has been allowed to thrive. Beginning tonight, King's Landing will learn to fear the color gold.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Wait, is this under the King's orders?
I can already tell Damon's probably gonna be one of my favorite characters. Damn, no
shit.
mercy. Stop breaking the law, asshole. You have the right to have a broken spine.
I don't think this is King's orders though.
Oh,
my God.
Shit. He must have stole something.
Raper.
Raper. God, he fart. Oh no! Off with your dick. Oh! Wow, they are not playing around.
Alright, maybe they're all pieces of shit. Murderer or making up
you're-
shit.
Yep, you're getting sentenced to death. Probably getting your head cut off right now. Done. Oh my god.
Fuck.
And just like that, the crime rate went down to 0%.
The prince cannot be allowed to act with this kind of unchecked impunity.
Damn,
Oh.
Han doesn't like this shit.
Brother?
Damon.
Carry on. You were saying something about my impunity.
Ooh.
Making a public spectacle of wanton brutality is hardly in line with our laws.
No less unless you left the safety of the Red Keep, with much of King's Landing is seen by the small folk as lawless.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Our city should be safe for all its people.
He's just extreme.
No, I agree.
Good and honorable lady of the Vale.
Val
Oh,
wants
shit.
to fuck sheep instead of women. I can assure you, the sheep are prettier.
God.
Dear me.
To honor your wife in marriage.
I'd gladly give Lady Rare to you, Lord Hightower.
Ooh.
Your own lady wife passed away.
God, they really don't like each other. Low blows.
Any further performances like last night's will be answered.
Understood, Your Grace.
He's got some leeway because he's a brother.
Yeah. That's probably why Otto doesn't like him, because he gets away with so much shit.
Yep. He stuck up for him, but no one else stuck up for him at the beginning about hearing about his ship. He's like, alright, you guys want to fuck with me? Then I'm going to side with the brother. How about that?
It's gonna be sick to see another tournament.
But I promise you will not be disappointed. Queen Emma has begun her labors.
Alright.
Yeah. My son is coming. Whoa. I still remember when the mountain got bested and he cut off his horse's head.
Yep.
Just out of spite.
No, a Cole of the Stormlands. I've never heard of House Cole.
House Cole.
House Cole.
I would humbly ask for the favor of the queen who never was.
Oh, that's her nickname because she didn't get chosen to take the throne.
I would gladly take
Oh, he's a Baratheon.
if I needed it.
This Damon's entering the tournament too, right? Oh yeah, I'm definitely pulling up the main event, baby.
He's choosing my first opponent. He goes, I'm going to run through all of you. Maybe Cole will get him.
Yeah, go against Cole, see what you're made of.
Damn. He's like, you look like you have fear in your eyes.
I think he's a high tower. The sigil's like that tower with the fire on it.
Yep, you're up.
Oh shit.
Eldest son of Hand of the King. Damn, like just a personal jab at it.
Oh yeah, definitely personal.
Hopefully he doesn't do like a kill shot. That would be fucked up.
I have a feeling.
Why is she holding her hand? Is that like related?
Oh, I think Alicent's a high tower too.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so that's definitely, she's probably definitely related.
Well, that's her brother or
Night.
cousin or something. Gosh.
Oh yeah, if he kills his son, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Oh!
Oh! Damn, got rocked a little bit. Oh! Is that allowed? Holy shit.
And the horse on him. Look at her. She's like real like shooken up about it. So it has to be like her brother maybe.
Ooh.
His face.
Still alive. So is she Otto's daughter?
What happened? Oh, baby's
Oh,
coming.
baby's. I can't imagine natural birth back in the day.
infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to
Oh shit. Coming out feet first? That's not good. She might die during childbirth.
Fuck.
And that would make more meaning to when she said this is the last time. Maybe it's because she dies.
Out of first blood.
Oh no!
Oh, whoa! Oh,
well,
shit.
Death.
Yeah, I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Who the fuck's all fighting right now?
Oh my god.
Is this part of the tournament? Like everyone's just going.
Oh, Jesus. Damn, Allison do that like out of anxiety. Like,
it's like it's tough. This is back when C-sections didn't exist.
Yeah.
Necessary for the father to make an impossible choice.
Oh, her, the baby.
A technique is taught at the Citadel which involves cutting directly into the womb to free the infant.
Oh, a C-section.
Yeah, but they don't have to.
Yeah, he'll should definitely die.
And if it's a girl, that'll be real froggy if she dies for a girl.
Yeah, well, if he chooses to save the wife if it's a girl, and chooses to save the baby if it's a boy.
You can save the child. We must either act now or leave it with the gods.
God damn. Chunk just like left on the ground.
Oh,
here we go.
All right,
Let's
Cole.
go.
Cole beats him, it'll be nasty.
Ooh.
Ooh, Cole got
got rocked. Ooh, that's one apiece. Oh my god.
You know, the baby dies and she dies anyways, that'll be horrible.
Yeah. Like worst case scenario.
Oh no.
Oh,
She doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do the surgery. That's so bad. I don't think there's enough milk of the poppy that'll make that pain go away. God. They're holding her down. But it's probably hard for Viserys too. I feel like he generally loves his wife. Yeah. Oh my god. I love how they're editing between the birth and the fight. Oh shit!
Oh!
Dragon his ass. No pun intended. Dark Sister versus a mace.
Woo.
Damn. Cole's no joke either.
Cole's like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck.
I'm surprised she doesn't just pass out. Oh my god. Oh my god, so much blood. Yeah. She's not making it. Fuck. That is crazy. Yeah, this is a return to greatness for Game of Thrones already.
He's like, oh, I'm not really sweating. He's like Achilles when he fought Hector. Like, boy, girl, couldn't tell.
Oh, damn. Defend yourself at all times. Well, at least that's an option. Damn it.
Don't get caught off guard.
He's going to do a dirty shot, though?
Don't do it. I mean, he did hit you when your back was turned, so that's kind of... Come on, Cole, but...
R.I.P. Emma. Well, it makes sense why he's such a good warrior, because he's Dornish. Just like the Viper.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. The Viper was nasty with it.
And now Rhaenyra's gonna be like...
Oh no, she's gonna be... Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Your Grace.
It's a son.
You have a son.
Oh shit.
You knew it.
He's like, my dream is a reality, I knew it. But well, how's Daemon gonna take this, that he's not in the running to be the heir anymore? You think he would actually kill his own nephew? Oh, it's Emma's funeral.
I'm gonna set her on fire. Oh yeah, he feels
he's
he feels a world of guilt. Wait, what?
The baby died too? What the fuck?
They lost both anyways?
God. That's why he's so destroyed.
Dragon's like, give me my cue. Cyrex.
Dracarys.
That's
rough.
Probably so mad too. Like, you told me to live. He goes, sorry man, I don't have control.
Yeah, this show's already great.
The succession is already set. By precedent and by law.
Shall we say his name? Daemon Targaryen.
Yeah.
No one here can know what Daemon would do were he king, but look at what he did with the gold cloaks.
Daemon has ambition, yes, but not for the throne. He lacks the patience for it.
The gods have yet to make a man who lacks the patience for absolute power, Your Grace.
Ooh, bars.
If we cannot agree on an heir, then how can we expect my wife and son are dead?
Bro, it's intense.
I will not sit here and suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses.
Ooh. You guys discuss that shit and call me back later when you guys make up your fucking minds.
Like, I'm not in the right headspace right now to deal with this shit right now.
How is his grace?
Very low. which is why I sent for you. I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
In what way?
What the hell?
Really?
I wouldn't know what to say.
Oh, she's nervous again with the
Glad
nails.
of a visitor.
Hopefully just for words of encouragement
Yeah.
and nothing else.
If not Otto, then I lost a lot of respect for your ass.
Wear
But
one of your mother's dresses.
I don't like the sound of that.
no, just keep what you have on and go pay your condolences and just leave.
Yes, and I mean, like, keep what you have on.
Yeah, I don't know if the king. Hopefully, the king would. I'd lose respect for his ass if he tries anything too.
I mean, I'm assuming she's 18, but still.
And it's Otto's daughter. She's playing
Yeah.
5D chess here.
Oh, you think that he's gonna get his daughter to get pregnant by Viserys? So that's the heir?
Ooh.
Because think about that. That would make sure the high towers are hand in hand with the crown. That's a badass sculpture.
I don't
That's
think he's like that. I would hope not.
But he's vulnerable.
Well, it depends on how far she's gonna let it go and what all Otto.
But Rhaenyra wouldn't like that at all. Like, wait, you fucked my dad?
The king's sole heir once again.
But dream and pray.
He's like
they
mid-fuck.
all find. It seems I'm not. The gods give just as the gods take away.
He toasted Prince Balon,
To the king's son.
the heir, for a day.
Ooh. Ooh, that burns.
I corroborated this report with 3 separate witnesses. The evening was, by all accounts, a celebration.
Wow.
Oh,
Rhaenyra's not gonna
no.
like that. Viserys not gonna like that.
Did you say it?
Heir for a day. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
You will address me as your grace, or I will have my Kingsguard cut out your tongue.
Oh, he's not playing around.
My family has just been destroyed. You chose to celebrate your own rise, laughing with your whores and your leg spittles.
Our second son, who stands to inherit nothing he doesn't seize for himself.
Otto Hightower is a more honorable man than you could ever be.
He doesn't protect you. I would. You're weak.
Watch your tongue.
Ooh.
And that Council of Leeches knows it.
He may not be wrong, though.
Yeah.
He's vulnerable right now, especially.
I have
Ooh.
decided to name a new heir.
I know.
Fuck. That's not good.
You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once.
By
Mm.
order of your king.
Damn. Like, all right.
So this is
We
starting.
won
to-
this round.
Is this kind of like starting a riff of the Civil War?
Yeah, I feel like this is already like the little seeds being planted for
Brother
the
versus
Civil
brother.
War. Because then Damon's like, okay, if you don't give me the throne as an heir, then I'll take it by force.
Damn, like keep cutting himself in this damn throne chair. Like,
Yeah.
fuck
And he still has that shit on his back that's not healing.
Damn.
Ooh, is that Balerion the Dread? I think it is. Look how big that shit is.
Is that the same one that had the arrow in its head and down in the?
Yeah.
Damn.
The one they were practicing the Scorpion on.
The idea that we control the dragons is an illusion. There are power man should never have.
Oh, that shot is so good.
Damn.
If we don't mind our own histories, it will do the same to us.
Man, foreshadowing.
Targaryen must understand this to be king
Or Queen.
or queen.
Let's go.
I have wasted the years since you were born, wanting for a son.
Dan's hitting her what this means.
Yep. Be first woman too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, this kind of sets a precedence for Daenerys.
Daemon was not made to wear the crown. But I believe that you
Damn.
How's Damien gonna feel about that? Because they have kind of like a close relationship, or is he just manipulating her?
Lord Hobart Hightower, beacon of the south, defender of the citadel, promised to be faithful to King Viserys and his named heir, the Princess
Damn,
Oh,
she
Rita's
feels
feels
the
some
type
type
of
of
way.
like,
I
wow.
knew she would. She would.
I pledge fealty to
Oh, Damon's Dragon's my favorite.
Damn, look at
Is
that.
that Craxes? Oh my god, that's so sick. Oh yeah,
it's like
they're
your
my
ass,
favorite.
like a red dragon.
Oh yeah. That's incredible. Damn, he's got strong feelings for her if he's introducing to the dragon. Don't know Starks yet.
They tell us that Aegon looked across the Blackwater from Dragonstone. But ambition alone is not what drove him to conquest. It was a dream. Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men, is to begin with a terrible winter.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, there's Rick. Okay, there's a Stark. Let's go.
And whatever dwells within will destroy the world of the living.
Wow.
Damn, powerful.
Oh, I love this show.
And if the world of men is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne.
Damn.
I love how these seeds are being planted.
Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
Ooh. The book based on Game of Thrones.
Yep. I wonder if we will get any White Walkers.
We might. I don't know if they're dormant right now. I have chills right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Craxy's is.
Rhaenyra Targaryen, heir to the Iron Throne.
Let's go.
See, I don't know if she really wants to be there though. Remember, she said I'd rather be out in the fighting glory or riding with the dragon with homegirl.
What a first episode! Holy shit! Holy shit! I missed being in this universe in Westeros. This first episode was amazing. Episode 1, Glacier, what do you think?
Amazing episode, and it's probably going to be more. I mean, now that I wasn't like invested in Game of Thrones, but you know, sometimes I was watching it when I had like a girl I was dating and saw a couple episodes that got me into it. But it's a lot different than watching with the channel because you know we're taking notes, we're paying attention. I wasn't taking notes when I watched Game of Thrones. I kept up with everything as much as I could, but I feel like we're going to be more immersed in this, especially after me and Amber came out of watching Game of Thrones. So
yeah, but I love like the fact that you know that we're in this world, like especially when you see like representatives of the different houses. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna make like big impacts. I think we're mainly gonna focus on the High Towers, the Valerians, and the Targaryens. But we see, you know, during the tournament, we saw Baratheons were represented. Rickard Stark. Now we know, like, you know, Rickard from Game of Thrones, Bran's brother. He was like, that name's been in the family for
the Viper's house.
Yeah, the Dorns. We see that Cole is Dornish, which makes sense that he's such a badass warrior because he's some kind of relation to the Viper.
Yep.
So
and the Viper was nasty with multiple weapons.
Oh yeah, I mean he was nasty until he wasn't. So
yeah,
I love how everything is being set up. You already can see the tensions, who's kind of pitted against who, and there's motivations. Like, you know, I think one of my favorite characters is probably gonna be Daemon. Even if he's, I mean, I guess you can call him a tyrant. He's extreme. He's just very like. He kind of reminds me of like.
It wasn't like he was killing innocent people. He was like, I'm chopping off the hands of thieves, cutting off the dicks of rapers, and I'm murdering murderers. So it's like, okay,
and it's working because guaranteed, like by my methods, by striking fear, there's not going to be any more crime in King's Landing anymore. So, and even Corlys acknowledged that. Like, sorry, I mean,
and Corlys is part of it too, though, because. Otto wasn't paying him respect earlier when Corlys was saying his concerns about
about the triarchy.
Yeah, and he's like, and then when Otto later on, when Otto's like talking about the the gold cloaks and what Damien did in the city and blah blah blah, and Corlys like, oh, to your point, he said that, but it's probably because like he has a point, but all of a sudden the Corlys is like, oh, you weren't hearing my shit out earlier, Otto, so fuck you.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like being a little bit petty, but you can see how like you kind of just see like tension. They're playing the seeds of betrayal, like at this point, Corlys can semi scheme. Because how Rhaenys definitely feels a certain type of way. She didn't get voted in to be, heir to the throne when Jaehaerys was king, and it was because they didn't want to allow women on the throne. Yep. So I wonder if she's gonna like try to like weasel her way into Rhaenyra's good graces and be like, oh, even though you're the heir to the throne, you're gonna be on the throne. They're not gonna respect you like an actual, like they would respect a king because you're a woman. They're gonna try to take advantage of you. They're gonna try to walk over you. So I can be your advisor. I can be your confidant or whatever, and kind of show you how you should rule. I can already see that being in the works.
Yep.
And then the whole shit was crazy. The fact that like Viserys, I don't know if that's a Targaryen thing where they have dreams that are like almost like prophecies.
Yeah.
But I love the fact like he had the dream that his son would be in the Iron Throne and there'd be dragons roaring, but ended up what he was probably seeing was a funeral.
Or
because the fact that like Emma and
maybe he was seeing a son, but what if it's
or was a different son? That's another thing I'm thinking too. Otto, I feel like he's trying to pimp out his daughter Alicent to get pregnant by Viserys. Now the heir to the throne would be a High Tower and a Targaryen, which would be crazy because that would create a rift between Rhaenyra
and it gives Otto more power too. Like closer, he's already close because he's the hand of the king. Because now you fucked my daughter. She's pregnant with the heir of the throne, so that makes me pretty important too, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the seed that's being planted there.
I mean, I'm hoping that didn't
that's
happen.
That's some Littlefinger shit to do.
Yeah, I'm hoping that didn't happen. Hopefully she just read him bedtime story and he went night-night.
Yeah.
Hopefully that was the extent of it, and hopefully Otto's not keep doing it. But Otto, again, I don't know how much I trust Otto, how far I can throw his ass. He could be a shady piece of shit too.
I feel like he does his best to try to advise Viserys, but anytime Viserys like gives him any clap out, like, no, I'm the king. I want Daemon on the council. I'm gonna, pick the heir. And I feel like eventually Otto's gonna be like, well, if you don't take my advice, I'm gonna start scheming and doing shit behind your back.
Yeah, because I gave him respect because he's the hand of the king, but I was like, well, I remember the last hand of the king was Tyrion Lannister, so it's a different ballgame. Like Tyrion Lannister has credibility. He has respect. He has some morals. I just met you this episode, but I gave him because he has a title, and the king at least has some type of moral compass. From this episode, I can't really say that he's shady. I mean, that except for obviously the wife part, was saying that we had to do a C-section, and he lost both of them anyways.
Yeah, that was crazy. That whole scene, how it was like the editing was cutting between the tournament and Emma giving birth, and that was just sad. The fact that like it was a breech birth. I think that was probably one of the first C-sections performed, at least in the Westeros, and ended up not working anyway. The child son ended up dying anyway. So and the fact that like Daemon was like almost like celebrating it, that he was pretty much like, oh, I'm back in the running as the heir, and he gave him the nickname the heir for a day, which is really fucked up. And
Cole's like, well, you can celebrate that I bested your ass. How about that?
Well, at least it wasn't shit. I thought at that point he was gonna fake yield and then like turn around and kill Cole when his back was turned. But I feel like
I like Cole though as a character.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's one of my favorite, but he's badass because I haven't got enough dialogue for him.
I wonder if Cole's gonna.
But Damien's definitely a compelling character. He reminds me of Jamie Lannister.
Yeah, and obviously he has the best dragon on the show as of right now. I mean,
best dragon armor too.
Yeah, Cyrax is a badass dragon, but I mean, yeah, Caraxes is obviously right up my alley. He's probably one of my descendants for all I know, but I can see Daemon being a major problem. I wouldn't be surprised he tries to
my dragon to kill Viserys. My dragon, at least the closest one of this universe, pretty much doesn't come for another 172 years. It's pretty much the Night King's dragon.
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, you had your moment to shine.
I had my moment to shine. And that dragon was kind of an asshole.
Yeah, it was Viserion, I think. Viserion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I love that scene too when Viserys was pretty much telling Rhaenyra that she's the new heir, and he was telling the story. We see Balerion the Dread's skull.
Damn, man.
And he tells the story how Aegon pretty much rode Balerion the Dread, and I think it was called the Doom, and they pretty much destroyed Valyria almost. And then he started talking about the long winter, like how Aegon had the dream of the end of men, which is pretty much setting up like the whole White Walkers in the long winter. And
that's a vivid dream.
Song of Ice and Fire, essentially what they call it.
And then meanwhile, right up Fire and Ice. But what did I ever say that? I might have missed this, so someone might clap me, but anywhere in Game of Thrones, this show, or any of the information you watched, this said how Balerion died? Did he just die of natural dragon age?
I think, yeah. I don't know. You guys will probably have to correct me. I wanted to say, like, when they were testing out the Scorpion in Game of Thrones and they were talking about Balerion the Dread, I want to say he just died of old age. I don't know if I don't think he would have been killed. I think he's one of the biggest dragons that ever lived. So, but yeah, I was hoping that I didn't know like what his time frame was, but I guess that he predates even this time period. But
yeah,
that whole shot of them talking in front of his skull just to show the scale, with the fire around it, was an amazing. That's the thing with this show. Like the cinematography is going off already. The sound design, the score, how you get the Game of Thrones, the theme song, and it's like a little bit different, but it's still there. Like it still is chill inducing.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm interested to see like when people are going to start backstabbing, because I feel like it's going to happen any moment in time, and how much are we going to get time jumps as like Rhaenyra gets older, and like what's going to end up being the thing that kills Viserys? Because it's going to be the sword that's on his back. Is that going to end up being like some kind of like a leprosy? And I think there was foreshadowing too when he was sitting on the throne. He cut his finger on one of the swords on the throne. I feel like his blood being on the throne. Is he going to be killed like Mad King style? Like, is Daemon going to be pretty much the Kingslayer of this era?
Or does he? If he dies of that shit on his back, what if he dies? What if he dies from that as Alicent is pregnant, as Rhaenyra's technically would be the heir if her father died, but meanwhile it's like, oh, my best friend is pregnant and it could be a son, and Otto's going to be hand of the king.
Right. That's where we're going. And Rhaenyra and Alicent, they're like best friends, maybe more. I don't know. It seems like they just like grown up together, and then that's what splits them apart, and that's like just. Like, I love how they're kind of, like, setting that up to where, like, these people that are just so close together and then something just rips them apart where they're, like, mortal enemies now. That would be a crazy turn. But, yeah, I'm interested to see. And then also with this triarchy thing, I feel like they planted that seed because they said pretty much, like, these pirates are going to end up, like, fucking up the port where, like, I'm sure, like, all import and exports are. So I want to see Corlys in action because he's supposed to be this, like, prolific sailor. And he's done all these like different voyages, so I want to see his naval fleet in action and have him actually take out the triarchy. So hopefully we see that this season. And then with Daemon, I just feel like if anybody's gonna try to challenge the throne, it's gonna be him. Especially since like now there's like the animosity that's out on the table between him and his brother. I wouldn't be surprised at all if, because of the fact that he's the commander of the City Watch, he pretty much already has a small army. If he just kind of And he has the alliance of the Vale, so if he just kind of like builds his own army and challenges the throne, like, if you're not going to make me the heir, then I'm just going to take it from you, essentially.
Well, I wonder, because he's also very close with, at least, I don't know again if he's being manipulated, or he's actually close with his brother's daughter, his niece.
Yeah, with Rhaenyra.
Yep.
So, and I love how the fact that like the fact that like the dragons have essentially like dragon keepers, and the dragons understand High Valyrian, obviously, because the Dracarys is High Valyrian. So I just love how like we just get these little notes that kind of remind us of Game of Thrones, but it's still like its own thing. That's what I love about it.
We still have like at least 8 other dragons. There's 10 adult dragons.
Yeah, we met 2 of them already, and it's crazy that like I think her name is Massaria. That's pretty much Daemon's mistress, but it seems like they're pretty close. If he like is like bringing her around Craxes and they're riding on Craxes together.
Yep.
I haven't even seen Lady Rhea, but he was pretty much saying like she's ugly, like pretty much saying I'd rather fuck a sheep. Like the vibe I was kind of getting, like I just did it for the politics or whatever. So, and I want to see more. Like I can't wait till we actually get to see Old Town, because I feel like it's like this like one of the greatest cities in Westeros. And anytime they bring up like the Seven, I feel like that's the High Septum, like the pretty much like the faith.
Yep.
Like remember like the faith and the crown are supposed to go hand in hand. So I just want to see more of that. I want to see more of Varys. I just can't wait to see more of this parts of Westeros that we haven't seen before. I can't wait to see that fleshed out. But overall, I mean, we probably go on for another 30 minutes about this show, but I mean, this show is already starting off with a bang. I can't wait to see more, and I want to see more like the seeds being planted for betrayal and who's going to be allied with who. And I'm excited to see Rhaenyra grow up and take the crown I can't wait to see her essentially like grow up in her own and take this responsibility seriously, because she's a warrior at heart. She's kind of has like the Arya Stark energy, where she's not a lady, she's a warrior. She wants to be like a fighter. So
yeah, the last scene she was smiling at her father, and when she turned around, and she looked like she was like, "Fuck, I don't want this."
She's probably daunting, like that responsibility being the king or the queen of the 7 kingdoms. But I feel like they say the best. The best leaders usually start where they don't want to be the leader.
Yeah, but two occasions she mentioned, like to her mom, I'd rather be fighting in Battle Glory, and then Alicent, she's like, I'd rather be riding with you and seeing the world and on a dragon than doing this shit.
Well, those are kind of contradicting, because like I guess if you'd rather be a warrior than a queen, I guess that would mean that.
I think her whole point is I just want to be a queen, because then now, even if she made that look when her mom's like, your battle is childbirth, coming up with heirs.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't want to do that shit. I wouldn't want to do that shit. But yeah, overall, great first episode, and can't wait to see more. Final thoughts, Glacier?
Yeah, final thoughts, amazing show. I mean, right out of the opening 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, we had a freaking dragon in here. So, dragon certified. Not just for the dragon, because we're biased and dragon shit, but the show, the writing, the sound system, everything Ember hit on. Can't wait for next Sunday, dragon certified.
Yeah, I mean, it goes without saying this whole season. We might also just say in advance this whole season, dragon certified. But yeah. For me, it's this is like showing like the greatness of, like I said, like the first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones. I feel like we're back into that return to glory. And maybe I'm calling it too early. Again, this is only the first episode, but that was as impressive of a first episode that I've seen of any show. And I mean, just feels good to be back. What can I say? Dragon Certified, fucking hit it. There you have it, guys. Another one of the books. Real questions. What you guys thinking on Jurassic Land? Are you guys as thoroughly impressed as we are with this show? Any other like Easter eggs for those of you that have read either Fire and Blood or Song of Ice and Fire? Any other like deep cut Easter eggs that you guys noticed? Let us know down below. Again, we didn't read the books. We're only going off our knowledge off the original Game of Thrones series. But yeah, I mean, I'm fucking sold. I love this show already. What do you guys think? Let us know down below.
Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you like what you see, you can check out more videos right now. But until next time, we'll see you next time.